Kevin Perkins, better known as Michael Naicker, the world-known Indian impersonator, entertained a South African audience at Zulus in Fulham.
So why the UK?
Well, because I love the UK, and I've always wanted to perform here because to me this is the real testing ground for anybody as a comedian. To me, this is the center of the universe for comedians. For me, I think that's just personal opinion. Obviously, Americans will probably disagree, but I think this is where comedy really is at its finest, is in the UK. So. But I'm taking the soft approach. See, I'm going in with the South African expats first. I'm coming in that way.
Yeah, and then testing the water.
Yeah.
So what I'm really curious about, I'm
Yes.
curious how Kevin discovered Michael. So how did that all come about? Because it's only been about 3 years, or tell me a little bit.
No, it's been it's 2001 actually, so it's going on six years.
That
now.
biography.
Yeah, that biography sucks.
I don't know who did that on the website. 1 point.
Yeah, I'm not technically very gifted. So what happened was I started doing. Cut a long story short, I started doing stand-up comedy, and around about the same time, I bought a car for a friend of mine, and she had no idea this thing had been souped up. Right, it had a wicked sound system. It had everything. Nothing was standard on this cab. And every time I got behind the wheel, then I could feel myself going back to my Durban roots. The Michael Naicker persona was born, right? You know where balancing and alignment means tuning the amp and the subwoofer just right. One of my mates said to me, she said that when she sent me emails back, like during the whole day, saying people that were in Austria from South Africa skiing there at the time had all come into the office to read that email. She said, no, you've got to do it on stage. And I'd been doing comedy for about 6 months at that point, and I said, okay, well, and I tried it on stage, and I just went like a packet of crackers. It was great. So I got one souped up jammy, right? I'm not talking 1.4, 1.6, fucking 1.8 lux, my cousin. With sax conversion, right? That's Steve's Auto Clinic. It's got 12 valves. 8 in the motor, 1 on each tire. It's got racing chip and drop suspension. It's got 17-inch Ocken mag wheel conversion, right? It's got blowing wildcat pipe conversion. I'm telling you, man, this cab's got more conversion than a Catholic to a Hindu. But don't ask what's this thing was that thing, right? Hindustani, Pakistani, Khalifistani, right?
So is he the type of, the character that everyone sort of associates you with?
Yeah, you know what's great about him is he gets to say things that even I as a person, I wouldn't say. But Michael Naicker can say them and get away with them, and he really cuts to the bone, and I shoot through all the crap that you... Am I allowed to say crap on camera?
Of course you can.
Yeah. You shoot all the crap that you get in the media, right?
Okay.
And people are too scared to ask the right questions, the right pointing questions, or to just uncover the truth about what people do. And that's what Michael Naicker does. Michael goes straight to the bone, and there's no bullshit.
No messing about. Well, that was a good question, because I was going to ask you, is there anything that Michael wouldn't say?
No.
No, he's all
Pretty
goes.
much anything. I am totally unfazed about. I mustn't say this because it's politically correct, or it's going to, or racism, because I actually don't believe in racism at all.
Good.
I believe that whenever somebody waves the finger about one of those things, religious things, or racism, or sexism, there's money to be made, and I think that's what it's all about. So I don't agree with any of that. Next to this other owner, GTA. Now check this out, he's giving me one challenging stare, like he's tuning me what and all that. So I glare him right back, right? I have the tiger. No, seriously, you also heard of Blue Steel? You know Blue Steel? Right? This is fucking brown Amghani. Fuck you!
Cause on the street I'd give the row one capsizing blow, right? Like 1, 2, fuck you, like. Cause I know karate, right? I know karate. I know Chatsworth street fighting. And I know Sensei Danny Pillay taught me all that. So now make mouthing words by the window like, you want to brag, bro. Okay, it was more like, you accept. So now we're both revving, right? 5,000 revs. 6,000 revs, right? One red line vibration happening there. The robot turns green. What a sweet color. No, seriously, bro, it's better than manja yellow. Am I right, Makazi? Right? So I dropped the clutch and I tramped the gas. There's screeching tires and so much of smoke. I'm changing the weather report from sunny to overcast.
If you had a choice, I mean, which comedian would you like to perform with, like be on stage with and take?
You know, I love so many of them, and it's actually only in the recent years that I've started watching a lot of international comedians. Eddie Izzard, fantastic. I started watching him last year, and I'm addicted. I think he's
amazing.
He is the thinking man's comedian. I think he is a legend. American guys, there's a lot of them. And
do you think South Africans? Sorry to interrupt. Do you think South Africans have a lot of American influence? Because
Yes.
in the UK, it's very little. And
Yes.
to be honest, I prefer the UK style of comedy.
Yes,
a lot more.
I do too. I definitely do. I think a lot more thought goes into the British comedy. Was that you, mate? Okay. There's a lot more, probably a lot more intellectual capital that goes into British comedy than.
It's not slapstick.
Although, given its place, it fits in. You know, I mean, I enjoy American comedians. I think I enjoy comedy, and I enjoy people who can find things in life amusing. So I really appreciate a wide variety. I like music. I enjoy from opera right to. I mean, personally, I'm a headbanger, but I like sometimes in traffic I'll listen to Pavarotti or
Britney
something
Spears.
insane. No, I'm not that desperate. But yeah, so I think same with comedy, but obviously top of the pile for me would be British comedy, because British comedians I think just they spark the intellect a bit more.
But anyway, so I went to the joint, right? I get to Mango's. I set up one punda lookout there by the bar, right? And I'm scanning the room for aunties. But there was only ugly aunties that night. It's like the SPCA were having a joint there or something, right? Fucking horrible aunties. So I told about, hey bro, just bring one encouragement and keep them coming. It's gonna be one long ass night, right? So I'm sliding one encouragement, 2 encouragement, 3 encouragement, 4 encouragement, 5. Lots of encouragement, right? I bend over, right? I bend over to tie my shoe loose. When I come back topside, all the ugly aunties were gone. It was a miracle. There was only locker aunties left. No, bro, I am seeing double, feeling single. So I go to one auntie by the... I threw this auntie by the guai machine. For your Vitos here or for your pommies here. A guai is a cigarette, right? So by the cigarette machine. No, because if you're ever going to get a one-night stand, make sure the auntie's a smoker. She's used to having something in her mouth.
Is there anything Michael Naicker wants to tell the SO Promo fans?
Yes, the promo fans, yeah. Drive it like you stole it.
Love that.
It was. Yeah, always bling while you're winning, and always when auntie asks you, am I fat in these jeans? Just change the subject. Don't even answer it, because you're not going anywhere with that one. But yeah, just come to the shows. Just come watch me, and
hopefully I'll be back next year and we'll carry on from there.
Oh, definitely. Last question. Biltong or bunny chow?
Or what are we watching?
Ooh, rugby, of course.
Oh, rugby, biltong, porno, bunny chow.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kevin. It's
Thank
so
you.
nice meeting you.
Thanks
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
Okay.
Safarazzi would like to thank Kevin Perkins for a hilarious evening and a wonderful show.
Good evening, I'm Kevin Perkins, aka Michael Naicker. What happening, cousins? That you're watching Safarazzi. Hopefully not too much suffering, but lots of razzi. Check you later.